Hello, friends, and welcome to a new episode of Readings That Heal with me, Marissa of Marissa Moments, where I'm sharing divine words for the day, real life stories, and channeled messages that aim to trigger a spark of your divinity, awaken your spirit, and connect you back to your true self. Now, be warned, this is about divine accountability and self-reflection. So if you're here, it's because you're ready to work and heal. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so the word for today is excitement. Excitement, right? Now, Spirit put it on my heart to share this with you because I've been really excited lately, right? And I often find myself in a state of excitement whenever I'm trying something new, right? And the reason why Spirit will put us in that frame of mind, that heart space and all of those things is because, one, it's a surefire sign that we're on to something, right? Spirit wants to encourage us to continue down a certain path. So it just makes sense, right? That you're going to be excited as opposed to apprehensive, right? So when we feel that emotion of excitement, we have to capitalize on it. We have to contain it and protect it is what I receive even more so, right? Because when you think about it, right? Every time I went to create something new or share something new, what ends up happening, I find myself in a state of excitement. And then once I go to share it, then I feel a little bit deflated, and then a little bit more. And then a little bit more until I'm like, you know what? Never mind, forget it. And you know what? That's on me. And the reason I'm sharing my personal moment, because as you know already, these might be my moments, but this is your life that I'm speaking right now. So I need you to pay attention because we're talking about excitement. So oftentimes, one, what I receive right now is that's why we're not supposed to share things until they're ready, actually ready to be birthed is what I receive, right? Don't share your promise, your wisdom, your words and things like that with people who are not on the same frequency already. Now that's a whole word. They're not on the same frequency. So when you pass it on to them, they try to lower that vibration down to match where they're at. And in doing so, they tend to pull you right along with them, especially when you're a hypersensitive being, an empath and all those things where you start to pick up on other people's energy and it starts to have an impact and an effect on you, right? So you're going to go from a state of excitement where we want to be to full deflation just because you shared it with the wrong person at the wrong time. Now, that's a spirit of discernment, knowing what to say, when to say it, and who to say it to. Now, if you know, right? Now, here's the thing. Spirit often puts us in that space of excitement because Spirit wants us to continue where we're at. Spirit is trying to tell us that, we are on to something. We are on the correct path. Now, does that mean that we're definitely going to have, viral sensation? Not necessarily. But we have to set that expectation. Now, I have another podcast talking about expectation. Go back and listen to it or don't. It doesn't really matter, right? However you feel divinely called. But the reason I'm saying about that expectation is because it is necessary, right? And we have to maintain that level of excitement. Now, of course, with that said, now I hear people in my head saying, but how is that even possible? How is that even possible? Life happens. And I hear you, I feel you, I receive you, I am you, right? So life does happen. However, when it comes to those promises, when it comes to the action that we take towards our manifestations, our dreams, our goals, all of those things, we do have to maintain some sort of level of excitement. And also, because that excitement is a navigational tool, now go back and listen to the podcast on navigation, right? But because it is a navigational tool, it tells you when you are on the right path. And then when you start feeling deflated, now I'm not talking about when you talk to those people who are, Debbie Downers, for lack of better phrasing. I'm talking about when it's just you. When you feel some type of way in your own spirit without having to converse with somebody else that brings you back, air quotes, back to earth, then that's how you know that, nope, I need to switch something up. Because that's your intuitive guidance system saying, no, this isn't it. But when you have that spark of excitement, you hang on to it with both hands and feet because that means you are moving in the direction where you truly want to go. That is your spirit saying, yay. That's your spirit cheering for you. That's why we get so excited. But again, when we continue to give our excitement away, ooh, that's a whole word in itself, right? That's what we tend to do when we pass it on to people that we know can't celebrate us, when we pass it on to people that we know are stuck in a rut and made a home there, right? When we pass it on to people who see things through the lens of their wounds and their doubts and their fears. And we try to come to them with our rose-colored glasses on and our excitement and our preparation for a party. And they say, who needs a party? And then all of a sudden, just like that, you're down in the dumps right with them, right? Save your excitement. Follow your excitement. It is your spirit telling you, yes, keep going. It is your encouragement. And 9 times out of 10, when you experience this excitement, it is solitary, right? You don't need somebody else to create that excitement within your spirit, within your soul. And if you do need somebody else to create that excitement in spirit, then that's a whole healing in itself. Because just as they can create that excitement, they can take it away too. That's you giving away your power. Now, you ready for that word? Bottom line to this bottom line is follow your excitement. Stop giving away your power. Stop sharing things with people who have no actual input, say, help, regard, anything into your passions, right? That's like somebody coming over and talking to me about, I don't know, playing the harp. I mean, it might sound cool in the beginning, but they're going to lose me pretty quickly because I have no idea about a harp, nor do I necessarily have any interest in it. So we're constantly sharing our passions with people who don't either, one, don't have any at all, or two, their passions reside in different areas and arenas. And then we wonder why they can't connect with us on that divine level, on that spiritual level, on that level that we feel we need, when in fact, spirit has been providing that excitement the entire time, but we've been giving it away. I need you to receive this word. I need you to think about it. I need you to apply it, right? Because to know something and to do something are two totally different things. And guess what? That frequency of excitement, that vibration, that's when you start receiving your manifestations. That's when things just start coming in. That's when the floodgates open, because now you're on that vibration. I almost said vacation. Ooh, now that's a good Freudian slip. Hello, I welcome that vacation. But when you're on that vibration, that's when you're open to receiving, right? Anything lower than that, you're already in that pessimistic state of mind that says, nah, it's not going to happen. Your words may say, yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But when you have that spirit of pessimism on your spirit, then it's going to deter it. It's like wearing a shield, saying, yeah, I know what I want, but then you hold up a shield every time it tries to come to you, right? So you have to put in that spirit of excitement. Imagine like a Care Bear with his chest open, right? We care a lot, right? Doing the Care Bear stare. Except at the same time, it's pulling in all that light. That light is going both ways. It's being open to receiving. Now, I could keep going on and on. Lord knows I could. You guys know that I could, but I'm not, because hopefully you are picking up what I'm putting down. And that is that you need to, one, celebrate yourself. Now, I didn't even mention that. That's an extra little nugget that Spirit just threw in for you. And two, protect your excitement. Protect it and maintain it. And don't feel like you always have to share it. Yes, sometimes you will. Sure, sometimes you will. What is that? Sometimes you will when you feel safe and comfortable and confident. But if you don't feel that way, do not share it. I'm just telling you point blank, period, because they will break you down and make you second guess yourself and put you in a corner when you came running with excitement and light in your eyes and all that stuff and all that brilliance. And now all of a sudden you just want to put on all black. Now that's no shade to black because I wear it all the time. But now you want to put on all black and blend into the corner of the shadows. Don't do that to yourself. Stop doing that to yourself. Where can you maintain and foster that excitement and keep going forward when you're in that energy? Don't say, you know what, I'm so excited, I'm going to put everything on pause and then I'm going to go back to it later. No, that is your vortex. That is God saying, keep going this way. And not keep going this way tomorrow, is keep going this way right now. Now, of course, life happens and sometimes we do have to put things on pause, but the pause button is not meant to be stop. If it was meant to be stop, then it will be stop. It's pause. That means return back and get going again. That doesn't mean halt. That doesn't mean anything else. That means return back and get going again. So again, I know I said I was going to stop about 22 times, but now I'm really going to stop, because if you didn't pick up what I'm putting down by now, oh Lord, I don't know what to tell you. So get into that excitement, follow it, and then your manifestations, dreams, visions, and goals are just around the corner. So do not stop now. Keep going. And that's it. And of course, as always, I don't even have to say it anymore, but I will, just in case you're new here. If the message resonates, and when it resonates, whatever part resonates is for you. If it resonates for someone else in your realm of existence, feel free to share it, because we're no longer gatekeeping our healing, right? We're no longer gatekeeping the sources that spark influence and power within us, especially when we know someone else is fighting to survive and go through their own healing process. Now, aside from that, just know that you can go back in the archives. I have tons of content. Find your messages. Get to work. This is your healing journey. It is not one of stagnation. It is one of action, okay? There's new episodes released every single Monday morning, 5:55 a.m. Central Standard Time, United States time. And also, make sure you look me up on all of social media. I'm basically everywhere. But when you look me up, just remember it is Marissa Moments, and that's Marissa with one S, because like I always like to say, there is only one me. Because you know what? There's no better thing than walking this healing journey than to walk it with a friend. So look me up, friend me, follow me, subscribe, like, share, all the things. I look forward to meeting you. And so that's it, for real, for real. So thank you for listening. I hope you have the best day ever. And until next time, you know the vibes. Peace and happy healing.